Happy Easter simracing fans, and Reiza have decided to drop an Easter gift for us all. Version 1.5.6.1 is released today and you can go and download it and play it. Let's get straight into it. They've got some track stuff, vehicle stuff, physics stuff, UI stuff. It's a pretty big update. It's pretty tasty. I'm going to be enjoying it this Easter weekend. Let's tuck right in. So they go along with the usual list for general fixes and improvements. They've basically added the new Brazilian Stock Car 2024 season, and they've completely overhauled the F Ultimate Gen 2, which they said, I know that niggled a couple of people in the community because it's like they quite like the old ones, and also people who've been designing the liveries, and they do make an apology for that. They said, as indicated, both the F Ultimate Gen 2 and Stock Car 2024 already featured the version 1.6 tyre physics developments with just the hysteresis, basically saying the tyres should feel slightly sharper and less tolerant to sliding than previously. Both classes feature their 2024 respective DRS and push-to-pass rule updates, with DRS being allowed after lap 1 for the F Ultimate Gen 2, while the stock cars feature a high number of short P2P boosts with no activation delay. On the content front, exciting. Following the popular demand of the Betonschleife, aka Concrete Circuit, has been added as an option for the historic Nürburgring, part of the Nürburgring DLC pack. I think that's pretty cool. I love the historic packs. I'm going to be tucking into that. Version 1.5.6 also features a much improved water shader and 3D trees, added near trackside for several circuits and visible dust clouds. Again, this is just stuff that's going to make AMS2 that little bit prettier. I already think it's a marvelous looking sim and arguably one of the prettiest that is out there. And they just keep doing little things to optimize it and make it better. I think they're doing a really good job. This is a good bit. So they say, a note of appreciation and apologies to livery modders such as at KRRT Dustin and at Tom Lahockey SVK and others in the community have been doing great work with the old F Ultimate Gen 2 model that's now been retired. They go on to say they couldn't justify retaining the old model given the lack of actual difference in specs and inferior quality relative to the more recent releases, so a decision was made without consideration and heartache for the impact it would have on your livery packs. We hope you find much improved 3D model to be worth the trouble and that it proves a lot more fun to work with moving forward. It's stuff like this that I think, yes, it's unfortunate they've kind of canned the old model and they've got to redesign things, but they're acknowledging the community, they've apologized to the community, and it's this engagement that I just think Reiza have really got spot on. Massive props. So, the changelog from, again, the mouthful version 1.5.5.6 to version 1.5.6.1. So, content. They've added the Stock Car Pro Series 2024 season, and they've added the revamped F Ultimate Gen 2 with new 3D model and updated physics and sounds. I'm a massive F1 fan. I love the formula on the AUTOMOBILISTA 2. I'm going to be tucking into it. Tracks, they've added the Nürburgring 1971 Betonschleife layout, part of the Nürburgring DLC. Also very cool. Some general stuff. They fixed some types of engine component damage, not applying additional repair times and pit stops. Fixed CTD on new championship screen when a saved custom champ template contained content that is no longer available, such as when mods are installed. Enabled offline dust particles. They've added high fidelity water shaders. Crowds near the track may slightly move now. Fixed wheel visually sinking into terrain in some circumstances. Added replay support for track flag panels. Added custom DRS rules for F Ultimate Gen 2. Added event preset, championship and point systems for Stock Car Pro Series 2024. I do love a stock car. Adjusted mandatory pit stop open lap to equal lap 5 and scaled minimum race length to equal 15 minutes for Stock Car Brazil Championships 2019 to 2023. Pause the video, decide for that yourself. UI and HUD, heads up display. They've added new control bindings and ICM for onboard differential adjustments. They've updated the F Ultimate Gen 1 icons. They've fixed incorrect label on audio device input when disabled. The physics stuff, which they spoke about a little bit last time, so they've revised the force feedback for the F USA Gen 1 to 4, F Vintage Gen 1 to 2, F Retro Gen 1 to 3, F Classic Gen 1 to 4, and F Vintage Gen 1 to 2. The pit stop repair time has been adjusted for clutch, turbo, radiator, oil leak, coolant leak, engine misfires for all vehicles. Increased engine and gearbox pit stop repair times for all Formula vehicles. They've added onboard differential adjustments for F V10 Gen 2, F Reiza and F Ultimate Gen 1 and Gen 2. And they've adjusted fuel consumption for stock cars 2019 to 2024. Again, little tweaks. For the AI, they've fixed an issue where the AI wouldn't repair engine damage during qualifying or practice. If AI car pits in for major mechanical damage, now may decide to retire instead of always rejoining a race. Again, just adding to the realism. Updated the Stock Car Pro Series 2023. AI driver performance levels based on finalized championship positions. They've slightly reduced the likelihood of a full course yellow being triggered by an AI incident during the final laps of a race. I do quite like the full course yellows. I think that adds to the immersion quite a lot. And they've enabled more aggressive defensive maneuvers by AI cars in F Ultimate Gen 2 and Stock Car 2024 classes. Right, final bits. Tracks. They've added 3D trees near trackside for Adelaide, Cascavel, Curitiba, Guapore, it's really testing here, Ibarra, Londrina, Taruma, Velocita, Covelo, Goiânia, Interlagos, Londrina, Salvador, Velo Park, or Velocita. Please feel free to criticize my pronunciation in the comments below. Updated water shader and adjustments to suit it for, again, Azure, Cleveland, Long Beach, Montreal, all versions, Interlagos, all versions, Buenos Aires, Daytona, Alton Park, Cadwell Park, Virginia International Raceway. Ibarra has been remodeled with some outer terrain for better geographical accuracy, a better detail versus polycount balance, new water shaders, 3D foliage, reworked billboard foliage, new ground and road textures, seasonal foliage, green, dry, great. Cascafel, adjusted terrain meshes, materials and textures, updated 3D and billboard foliage, fixed UV mapping on curbs, added a bunch of new buildings, removed a couple temp stands and added grandstands on the terrain slope, tweaked road materials and textures, AO pass on terrain and buildings. Almost there, guys. Curitiba updated roads, terrain, walls, and foliage. Azure fixed the grandstand LOD pop visible when exiting the tunnel, corrected the digital flag panel export settings. Montreal fixed digital flags in Sector 3. Yes, Yacarapagua. Sorry, guys. Fixed mountains clipping on VR and some other issues. Le Mans. LOD adjustments near the S's and Mulsanne corner. Londrina fixed pit exit junction on long layout. Nürburgring 1971 updated the hedges. Great. Added VR cameras for my days. Yacarapagua 1988. Yacarapagua 2005. Right, we're just going to go over ovals, SCB, shorts, chicane. Here we go. Kansai Classic, Kansai West, Kielame Historic, Alton Park Classic, Alton Park Island, Alton Park Fosters, Spielberg Short, Spielberg Vintage, Taruma Chicane, Velocita Club Day, and Velocita Track Day. Almost there, guys. It's the final stretch. Vehicles. Set matching pit crew team outfits for all of this: F Junior, F US Gen 1 of 4, F3, Porsche Cup, GT Classic, Copa, Sprint Race, Cadillac, F Vintage, F Retro, F Classics, F High Tech, F V12, F V10, F Reiza, all gens, and F Ultimate Gen 1, LMDH, GTE, GT3, GT4, GT1, Group C, Group A, basically a lot of them, right? So they're all there. F Ultimate Gen 1, updated steering wheel display, Nissan R3090, GT1 fixed an LOD bug in normal and LD variants, FV10 Gen 2 increased poly count for cockpit tyres and fixed right front tyre position. The Corvette C8, I like that one. Extensive visual overhaul including accurate body paint colours, fully revamped lights, 3D blurred wheels, reworked cockpit textures and materials for higher detail level. Corvette C8.R, adjusted rear calipers position, and the Mercedes 190 Evo 2 added adjustable rear spoiler. And that is it. As you can see, a massive update, which is going to be really nice to get into grips with this Easter weekend. Let me know what you guys think. I'm always buzzed when these come out. Let me know what you think of them. Are you equally buzzed? Will you be giving it a go this Easter weekend? If you found value with this, please hit the like button and subscribe. As always, happy Easter. Take it easy. Bye for now.